See how this has almost become a video game once we got some levels and some better equipment? Like, not a good video game, but it is a video game now, and I'm somewhat offended by that. We successfully ran. Isn't there like a skill to detect traps, asked Van Whitman. There is, but, you know, there's also a skill to save the game, so screw it. I'm just using save states to cheat. 4 conjurers and 5 orcs. The orcs aren't great. See if we can run. We can. Seems easier to run from things in dungeons than in the open world, which feels a bit unfair. Let me fix that. There we go. Let's try this chamber right here. This infinite chamber right here. Okay. We do this end of the chamber just to finish filling it in. It's unfortunate the things are so big and empty here. It's really not ideal for this kind of mapping software. Let's just fill in this edge of the chamber, since we can. Rare wines, 50 years and older, keep out. I'm going to go ahead and save here. And ignore the warning and not keep out. Okay. Don't seem to be any rare wines in this rare wine chamber, but whatever. The true wine is the mad dogs we made along the way, says Kyle, in reference to I have no idea what. Why are there nomads in the wine cellar? Oh, we failed to run away. Okay. Let's just attack the 3 nomads instead of the 2 nomads. There are 5 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vapple on Kyle, and I will fail to use that Bard song because I forgot, and Word of Healing on Godvin. I still have naked wizard clanking around a lamp, asks Van Whitman. I think you have robes now. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, Gontvin's in bad shape. Gontvin's in very bad shape. They know how to focus their attacks, apparently. They're squatting in the wine cellar. It's a nomad thing. Great, that healed him for 3. I still face 2 nomads and 2 nomads. I mean, I guess we may as well try to fight and just die stupidly. Attack. Attack. You attack the second group. Defend. Defend, cast Word of Healing with your very small amount of remaining magic points. Yes, spread your damage maximally. Okay. We might just survive this battle. Won't be worth it, but we might just survive this battle. Okay, up to 11, that's fine. I mean, it's just 1 nomad at this point. We should really be able to deal with that. Yeesh. The nomads do a lot of damage, though. Does my wizard have a trap zap kind of spell? My magician, that is. Holy water. Wither strike, mage gauntlets, area enchant. No. So this is not good. You know what? Since I'm cheating anyway, I'm just gonna save a snapshot and then open it regardless. I had Whomstons open it. There were no traps, apparently. That doesn't seem to have been trapped. Okay, I'll accept that. I don't mind it not being trapped. Okay. I sure made a lot of progress there. Nomads were going to Plato's rave, ended up in the closet. Sounds like those old parties in Ibiza, says Van Whitman. Barely anything that I understand what you're talking about. Okay, no great surprise there. Yeah, just give me kobolds that I can run away from. It'll be great. Let us run, please. Let us run. I should have just ran. Like, I should have just gotten out of here, but I'm an idiot. Okay, well, we're screwed. Attack the mercs, attack the mercs. Attack the kobolds, I guess, for lack of any other option. Defend. There's nothing else I can really do from the back row. Gotvin's dead. Are the experience points inside the chest? Asks Speclad. Apparently. Good thing you missed. I was thinking yesterday about not just how strange experience points are, because, like, you know, apparently the only experience that matters is killing. Speaking of, not just how strange experience points are, but how strange, like, hit points are. Oops, made a mistake. I'm, like, here-ish. How strange hit points are, because it's sort of conflating everything to do with the amount of damage you can take into a single property. So it's like, if you have more hit points, then you can deal with poison better, but you can also deal with getting stabbed better, and you can, like, it's everything in one. Okay. I just want to try and get out of this horrible basement. Yeah, just find kobolds, it's fine. Oops. Boy, I've really screwed up my map now. Insert character disc and press a key. Oops, I tried to use it as a snapshot instead of a disc. There we go. How does this rank in terms of the worst basements you've ever been in? Asks Kyle Johnson. Really haven't been in terrible basements, to be honest, so... Skara Brae. Let me go ahead and get myself back situated again. Why is everyone in the wine cellar? Asks Van Whitman. Yeah, what's up with this wine cellar? What is up with this wine cellar? Okay, let me have our bard drink some mead that they actually have. Looks like it's time to do a bunch of healing, so time for endless excitement. Time for endless excitement. Now, I would also like to get my magic points back, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go stand right here, and I'm going to check how many magic points Speclad should have maximally. 23. Okay. And I'm going to go into warp mode. I'm going to go like this. 23. Okay. Now, while we're at it, good point, we may as well see what's up with our situation. Okay, Van Whitman, pool gold. We've got 904. I mean, that's not nothing. I don't think I'm gonna find like better robes. But let's see here. Elf cloak. I'm surprised you can't use an elf cloak. I guess cloaks aren't robes. We can get the dark ring. Oh no, that's right. It's the dork ring. We can get the dork ring. I wonder if light wand produces light. That would be convenient. Weirdly, it seems to suggest that you can wear mithril scale, because it's not showing that you can't. But I'm kind of afraid to... whatever. Buy mithril scale. Elf cloak made from the finest elf hide. That's right, Speclad. Okay, let's get out of this. I actually did not buy that as Speclad. I bought that as Van Whitman. Okay. It does take the place of the robes, so great, I guess. Sell those robes. Weird. I don't know why you can wear mithril scale. It shouldn't serve much of a purpose. I should have given that to Speclad because he's the most threatened, but that's not what I did. Let me just quickly make it morning again, just to give myself the most time. 4 thieves that let us run. Good for them. Oh my god, let us go! Okay, how did I get off by 1 here? I'm going the wrong direction. Let me quickly, so long as I'm out here, let me explore the rest of this area and just make sure that there's nothing of interest. No, there isn't. Okay. And then let's go back into this pub. 4 thieves in broad daylight? Jeez, this town is dangerous. I know, right, Kyle? This is all in broad daylight. Okay. Just because I don't remember whether I already got boozed up. And then back to the wine cellar. Immediately, 8 dwarves, 7 hobgoblins, 6 barbarians. I don't want to fight these jerks. I literally just walked in. Give me a break. Well, we're already dead. We're already dead. Cast Vopple on probably Kyle. He has the best weapon. Let's use Bard Song 3. That weakens the enemies. Cast Arfie on the barbarians. But misses. Ow. To be fair, you are the only one with a light in that whole damn cellar, points out Kyle, and thus we should be attacked. Wow, there's a lot of missing here. You'd think they would be able to hit us quite easily, given that we're the only ones with a light. Thanks, Master Dragon. What was everybody doing in the cellar in the dark before we lit up everything, asked Van Whitman. Yeah, there was something exciting going on down here. 13 points of damage, not bad, Specklad. 10 points of damage, not bad, vile enemy. Okay, we've managed to kill 1 of the barbarians. God, look at how many just moves there are in a single round here. It's ridiculous. 2 oh, no, that was not a kill. Okay. Keep fighting the barbarians, I guess. We're gonna cast Vopple on Gauntvan. Nothing for our bard. And cast Word of Healing on Whomstavn. No wonder the barkeep sent you for the wine instead of going himself, says Veclad. What an excellent point. I'm just gonna fast motion this. This is getting ridiculous. We are so dead. God, I just walked in, game. Gonna get everybody voppled up. Gonna use our healing bard song. Word of Healing on Gauntvan. It doesn't even matter because we're all gonna die. Yep, Gauntvan's dead. Okay, cool. Oh, video game. And dead. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, and I hate it, and I hate it. Eight dwarves, 7 is this because I'm using the weaker light spell? Should I have used, maybe, because it says that, Steel Light is view short, and Mage Flame is view medium. Is it possible that it would affect this? I think the light is making a difference. It shouldn't, but I think it is. Yeah, like, this is a much weaker group. I think when you have better light, you face weaker groups? That's so weird. So this just connects through. This isn't very exciting. Yeah, this is also a weaker... Well, never mind. 7 barbarians? Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. But they let us run. I don't know whether that means anything. Stairs going down here. I really wasn't expecting there to be stairs going down, but I guess there are. There's a sub-basement in this, you know, wine cellar. Loading the sub-basement. What in God's name? You're in the sewers under Skara Brae. Okay, I really don't think I want to be in the sewers under Skara Brae. So I am going to not be in the sewers under Skara Brae. That's where they store the extra strong wines. Now we enter the sex dungeon, suggests Kyle. I hope not. Boy, there's some extra strong wines when you need to store them in the sewers. Why are there stairs down into the sewers? That's not how sewers work. Try using the heal harp as an item, says Specklad. What a great point. Still fight. I think we're fine. 2 thieves, 1 hobgoblin, and 6 kobolds. Attack the first group, attack the second group, just in case. Not a lot for you to do at this point, so just sit there. Use an item 6 on Kyle. Cast Word of Healing on Kyle. Perhaps the low light resemble the encounter during the night. Oh! Oh, that's so interesting, Kyle. Yeah, because you do get different encounters during the day than during the night. Oh! Suddenly Masked Dragon can cast okay, the heal harp is basically a spell. Well, that's very cool. I wish I'd known that. I hope it doesn't have charges. Like, I hope you can just use it indefinitely. Who will use an item? Okay, Masked Dragon, use the heal harp. This seems way too convenient. I mean, if I have unlimited healing anywhere, then that's pretty good. I get the feeling that, like, eventually something's gonna go wrong, but I don't know how it would, because there's no way this game, like, stores the number of charges in some secret way. Well, that was exciting. Basically, I'm going to try and run from these things because I can always grind off camera. So, like, I'm just going to always attempt to run and just grind off camera if I need to, so I can make this whole experience more boring, less boring. Use the heal harp on Gontvin. Use Exor Wand on Gontvin. Specklad casts a spell. It's not also healing. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's an Exor Wand. I'm gonna quickly look for Exor as one of the spells. Mavelarfi, Sash, Trza, Furfo, Mako, Bask, Wall, Mast,
Lara, Levi, Wast, Inwo, Flurry, Post, Gura, Warog, Shish, Mail, Fran, Apart, Apple, Hour, Story, Fizzy.
Yeah, there's no Exor. I don't know. I'm really confused. And that's also nothing. So there's no actual fine wine in the fine wine chamber. Well, now I'm deeply confused. Do I need to go into the sewers? Do they not actually have wine? Is it all a big lie? We're not all dying, so I don't know what the hell happened last time. Ah! A timed war strike spell. Okay, let me mark this as war strike trap. So we now know that that's a trap. And given that it's timed, I suspect we're all gonna die suddenly quite some time later. And there's nothing in here, too. There's got to be a way to actually get wine out of this. Well, maybe there's not. Maybe you don't actually get wine. It's just for the exploration. Maybe it's just a way down to the sewers. Okay, so 4. Equip the light wand, thank you. And 6. Equip the dork ring. Equip the dork ring. There you go! Now you got a dork ring. What does it do? I don't freaking know, but you have it, so good job! See how this has almost become a video game once we got some levels and some better equipment? Like, not a good video game, but it is a video game now, and I'm somewhat offended by that. Okay, you've just olded Gauntvan. Now, I now know how to deal with olding, but I don't know if I want to. So let me show you how to deal with olding. We're gonna go ahead and pool all the gold with Gauntvan, and I'm gonna quickly figure out where the nearest temple is. I suppose, yeah, it's down here. Okay. So basically, you can deal with it at the temple, is the long story short, which shouldn't be too surprising. Oh my god! Leave me alone, 7 dwarves. The way you deal with it is you go to a temple, and they can deal with it for an extortionate amount of money. Wow, that is an extortionate amount of money. But we had that much money, so it's fine. And at least for the actual healing, we can do this just automatically, well, not automatically, but free. We can heal for free. Okay, we're gonna see if we can destroy another statue for no reason. No reason except that it exists, and that offends us. Stone Golem. You face 1 golem. Can we kill a golem? Fight. Attack, attack, attack. Vopple. I don't know whether this is actually like a serious enemy, so I'm gonna do everything. Arfie. Okay. Okay. That was a number. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. The golem is Uncle Sam, says Kyle. Perhaps the golem wasn't something to face right now. Only 47? If that had been Whomston, you would have barely lived. Have you ever checked how much it costs to revive at a temple? Asks Fecklad. No, given that old costs 1,200, I'm sure it's going to cost a ludicrous amount. Why am I still doing this? Let's load. Now, there's golems, but there's something else too. This is a stone giant. Now, I suspect that Stone Giant is worse than Stone Golem, but we're gonna find out. Those are the only 2 labeled things there are, so I have no real choice but to try them both. And having determined that that's not gonna happen, I also can go through the sewers, I guess. Yeah, Stone Giant, not a Stone Golem. Stone Giant, not Stone Golem. So it is actually different. I don't know how different. It's probably even worse. Attack, attack, attack. Vopple. Bard Song 3. Arfie. Perhaps the stone statues are a plot wall, asked Kyle. Well, they're definitely like they're forcing you to have a proper level beforehand. Well, that was a lot of damage, but not like instant death, so it's not inconceivable. The stone giant died from 8 points of damage. It did wow! That was a real glass cannon right there. That was unexpected. Okay, we did it, I guess. It couldn't take essentially any damage at all. This giant looks like we interrupted him on the chamber pot. Yes, he does, Kyle. I'm deeply confused by everything that just happened.